Once upon a time, in a land nestled among snow-kissed mountains, lived a young monk named Tenzo. Within the serene walls of his monastery, Tenzo's daily life was an endless cycle of meditation, study, and simple chores. He was content, yet a subtle longing for something more lingered within his heart. One crisp autumn morning, while sweeping the monastery courtyard, Tenzo noticed a lone figure struggling on the winding mountain path below. Leaving his broom against an ancient tree, he hurried down to offer aid. As he approached, he saw it was a young woman, her brightly colored robes torn and dust-stained, her face flushed with weariness. "Sister," Tenzo said gently, "you seem troubled. May I be of assistance?" The woman looked up at him, her eyes wide and apprehensive. "I've been traveling many days," she explained, her voice soft like a sparrow's call, seeking the famed Jade Temple. It is said wisdom beyond measure resides within its walls. But I've lost my way. Tenzo's heart filled with compassion. He knew the Jade Temple well. It was rumored to hold scrolls written by the wisest sages of old. However, its location remained a closely guarded secret. "My home is not far," he offered. "Rest there, regain your strength. I can guide you toward the next village. Your path may become clearer from there." The young woman, whose name was May, gratefully accepted his offer. As they walked towards the monastery, a sense of ease passed between them, replacing the initial awkwardness. Mi's story unfolded in fragments. She hailed from a small fishing village, but dreams of vast, unseen worlds burned in her spirit. Rumors of the Jade Temple ignited within her a desperate hope that life could offer something more than her humble beginnings. Tenzo's serene exterior hid a pang of familiarity. In Mi's journey, he saw a reflection of his own quiet yearning for something he couldn't quite name. For 3 days, May rested in one of the monastery's simple guest chambers. Tenzo carried her modest meals, inquired gently after her health, and spent long hours in silent meditation under the watchful gaze of the golden Buddha that adorned the temple hall. His mind churned, an unfamiliar restlessness disturbing his usual calm. Then, a memory surfaced. During his earlier training years, Tenzo's elderly master had told him a curious tale. The Jade Temple, the old monk had whispered, will reveal itself to those whose desire is woven with compassion. At the time, Tenzo hadn't fully understood his master's words. On the 4th morning, May was ready to continue her travels. Tenzo decided, "Sister, if it pleases you, I will be your guide. My path must also turn in the direction of the mountains." Mi's face lit up with gratitude, and together they ascended into the mist-shrouded peaks. Days turned into nights, their journey punctuated by simple meals under the vast expanse of stars and quiet conversations about life's grand mysteries. Tenzo found himself admiring Mi's spirit. Her desire for knowledge had carried her far beyond her familiar shores. As they trekked higher, the air grew thin and their progress slowed. One morning, while navigating a particularly treacherous slope, a sudden rockfall split the path beneath them. May cried out as she slipped, barely catching a jutting boulder. Tenzo rushed to her side, panic flaring in his chest. With his help, Mai scrambled back to safety, shaken but unhurt. In that moment of shared danger, something shifted between them. As his hand helped her steady herself, Tenzo felt his monk's foes tremble like leaves in a strong wind. He, who had so diligently guarded his heart, discovered it was no longer his to command. They continued their ascent in a silence thick with unspoken feelings. Days blurred as the relentless desire to simply remain by Mi's side battled against Tenzo's sacred vows. Sleep became his enemy, each dream a vivid torment featuring Mi's wide, trusting eyes and her soft laughter.